This is the Kinetic Manifesto. I'm just gonna call everything I possess my Kinetic Manifesto.
Hi guys, my name is Imu. I am a React to K's channel creator and I'm also the French hornist, and this is
Kevin, and I am a member of Classical Musicians React as well as a pianist. I can never say musicians correctly.
That's okay, you tried.
Yeah,
that's all that matters. So we have some information about this song because it's been tweeted at me so much, but this video features the drum corps group, the Blue Devils. And so they filmed with them, so I'm guessing there's going to be like drumline and lots of snare, rhythm, percussion in it. And then also it was choreographed by Sienna Lalo, who also choreographed Dionysus, features dancers from the lab. The dance break is influenced by African American stepping. This song is an answer to their 2013 song called No, but this time the enemy they encounter is themselves, which is where the shadow concept comes in. They're embracing the shadow to become more fully themselves as individuals and as a group. Thank you, Aaron, who sent me this. So yeah, their song in 2013, everybody say no! Da 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 ande. We roll. Oh, okay. We roll. Do you remember that? We roll. I'm not sure if I ever showed that to you. I've definitely played it in the car while just like jamming out. And then also all of you guys on Twitter have notified me about the documentary that Big Hit released about their album and how there are UCLA band musicians who recorded for this album. So the saxes and the trumpets that we hear, they're all real. And then there's also a gospel choir, I believe, that recorded for this album. So that's hella cool, and it's so extra cool that they actually released a behind the scenes like film on it. So yeah, we'll definitely check it out, don't worry guys. We'll watch it on our own time. But let's, without further ado, get to it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's get it on!
Woo! 3, 2, lyrics are on. Oh.
Oh.
I did not see jazz organ coming.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, and the drums creep back in. Nice. Interesting that they use electronic bass drum instead of marching like toms or something. I wonder if that's gonna repeat. Yep.
There's brass.
Oh yeah, that gospel choir really does it. Oh, I was expecting a new beat to come in, but we're still keeping it rhythmically sparse. Leaving it up to Suga's line.
Nice. Nice.
It's so sparse here.
Yeah, it's...
Which is why I guess...
snare, it's a very high-pitched snare sound.
But maybe that's text bending. He says, can't hold me down because I'm a fighter, so there's no bass grounding them.
Maybe.
And then here comes the bass. That's the contrast between pre-chorus and chorus. Back to the beginning. Oh! Okay, I like that. It may just be me, but I would love a little bit less reverb on his voice. I think it would have been more punchy if it was less echoey.
That last note was interesting. Everything just cut off. Huh. What?
What? Wait, is this part of the song?
Ooh, I like. Okay, some of the instruments get to shine.
Oh! Woo! I want more of the gospel choir.
Exactly.
More! Big! Huh. One last go. Drum care movements in the background. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mic drop. It's drumstick drop. Did you see that? They were like
Oh,
in
really?
the background. Okay, so I talked through a lot of that. Do you want to go first?
Sure. I think the video experience, it does feel like an experience. And I think it elevates the song to a higher level. But I think, and I have no problems with the instrumentals, and I have no problems with the melodies and stuff. And I like the energy that they're putting into it. And I actually think, you know, if they choose to keep the gospel choir in the background, that's okay. But for me, I thought that the main beat, the one that's not the snare, could have been a little more hard hitting. It feels too clean. It feels a little bit glossy. Boom, boom. It's
Which
so,
section? Oh, just the bass drum?
Yeah.
The kick drum?
Boom, boom. It's so
Very
clean. It's that.
soft.
Yeah, exactly. And for a song like this, I wanted that harder hitting stuff that I've heard BTS do in the past, even the earlier BTS stuff. I thought it could have dropped harder.
Yeah, I felt like everything was mixed in a very, almost as if they had so many layers and they're trying to make it minimalistic. Because when there were horn lines throughout the entire song, and I had to listen so close for them.
Right.
And I think I loved where the voices and the autotune voices. I really liked how the autotune voices together with the gospel choir. I didn't think, like, when I think of, oh, autotune, like an autotune group with gospel choir in the background, like, you don't see that going together, but I enjoyed that overall sound, because we have, like, this vibrato filling up what lacks vibrato. But, like, yeah, the horn line, I wanted more.
So I think the song as a whole does work. I really like the
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I really like that, but I wanted a harder beat below it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That would have made that repetitive, because it does feel like sort of like I don't know, like a gospel dirge, kind of like that, those minor, like Nina Simone crying power type of music. But like a lot of the minimalist decisions did pay off, but I just wish the song hit harder.
Right. Let's go back to that bridge. That bridge is what really stood out to me.
Yeah, I did like that.
We went back to the beginning where there's absolutely no subdivision. It's just keyboard or jazz organ.
Yes.
I'm not sure which.
I think it's jazz organ.
It's just held out, and then Cookie comes in, and I'm like, whoa! I wasn't counting, so he must have, like, he has to subdivide. He has
And
to
there was
count.
one chord that was not A minor
right,
or
okay.
D,
What was it?
because the rest of the song is kind of A minor and D. Sure, we can snap together.
It's just a bar of rest.
1, 2, 3.
2 bars of rest.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
1, 2. It is free though. He's pushing the measure, but he's not breaking the tempo completely. 3, 4. Oh, but it's a I hear what you mean by the reverb now, but I like it. I like the reverb.
And then the gospel fades back in. Triple electric.
Wow, I like it more re-listening to it already for some reason. That's a tempo change.
This is what I'm wondering is actually if it's actually in the song or not. Okay, so then I just go straight back into the ending chorus. So that's only there for the film, but that was still a really fun moment, and it
Great
really
dance break.
brought the drum corps, or I'm not sure whether it was the Blue Devils who, I think they might have just performed it, but it was still recorded by UCLA musicians.
Yeah.
Why
Okay.
didn't I go to UCLA? I'm just kidding. Eastman rules! And I know a bunch of you were looking forward to our first listen of the album, but sadly I have my midterms coming up this week and next week, and by the time my midterms are over, we need to move on to other projects. So I'm definitely gonna check out these songs while like commuting back and forth between Eastman and my other university, and I don't know, I know you're quite busy with your schedule, but I promise we'll listen to it and we'll get the songs, run them by our voting panel that will vote on whether the songs will be reacted to on Classical Musicians React or not. But yeah, thanks for coming, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.